Floods wreak havoc in U.S. Deadly storm system brings flooding to U.S. South and Midwest. Swollen rivers flood towns in several U.S. states. Drone video shows the scale of destruction. Houses, roads completely submerged in water. Authorities swing into action. Thousands rescued as flood water rises. Rivers rose and flooding worsened across the U.S. South and Midwest, threatening communities already badly damaged by days of heavy rain and wind that killed at least 25 people. Even as the rain moved out of some of the hardest-hit areas in Arkansas, Tennessee, and Kentucky, water levels crept up in communities, swirling into homes and businesses and submerging roads. Rivers are still on the rise in several flood-ravaged states. According to the National Weather Service, a half-dozen states have rivers at major flood stage. Most of the major flood points are in Kentucky. The Kentucky River crested in the state capital of Frankfort on April 7 morning, just shy of the city's protective flood walls. Over a foot of rain fell from April 2 through April 6 across the Mid-South, where some locations, including Memphis, Tennessee, recorded nearly an entire spring's worth of rain in just a few days. The rain was dumped by destructive storms that also produced tornadoes across the central U.S. The Weather Service has rated at least 88 tornadoes since the storms began, with 6 rated as EF3 strength. The widespread flooding triggered evacuations, water rescues, and warnings to move to higher ground across Kentucky. According to reports, many people are still in harm's way as others start to dig out of the muck, but a dramatic return to winter-like chill early this week poses another complicating factor. In Kentucky's Frankfort, rescue crews checking up on residents in the state capital traversed inundated streets in inflatable boats. Workers erected sandbag ramparts to protect homes and businesses and turned off utilities as the swollen Kentucky River kept rising. Severe storms along the southeast coast also caused snarls for travelers, with nearly 7,000 flights within, into, or out of the U.S. delayed on April 7. Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport was the hardest hit, with more than 50% of flights reportedly delayed. The 25 reported deaths since the storms began on April 2 included at least 10 in Tennessee. A 9-year-old boy in Kentucky was caught up in floodwaters while walking to catch his school bus. A 5-year-old boy in Arkansas died after a tree fell on his family's home and trapped him. A 16-year-old volunteer Missouri firefighter died in a crash while seeking to rescue people caught in the storm. Forecasters reportedly said that flooding could persist as torrential rains lingered over several states.